Worry about it.
Hey
We're
everybody, happy
fine.
Friday night.
We made it. We survived
We are
a whole
here.
other week.
I know it's the weekend again. So welcome everybody to
Mhm.
Wildflower Bowl's YouTube channel. It's Knit Night with
It is
Louise and
midnight.
Jocelyn.
Guys, I'm doing stuff on the computer screen. Hang on. As soon as I'm done, I will stare at my camera then.
Oh
I'm
my
with you.
gosh, it's been a great week. I'm really happy that it is the weekend. I've got a full weekend ahead. That's going to be so fun.
I thankfully have less to do this weekend than I had to do today.
Oh, well, that's good. So you got
Today's been a
a
day.
day's been a day.
Today's been a day. I'm excited for Saturday to be a less day.
Oh, well, that's good. We're doing my granddaughter's birthday party this weekend.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, so everything works out how it's supposed to, right? It
Yes.
Her birthday was actually last weekend and her birthday party was going to be last weekend, but I was going to be away on our girls' weekend, just
Yeah,
the way
yeah.
things worked out. And so I was a little bit bummed I was going to miss her birthday party, but I thought, you know what? She's two. She's not going to
At
remember.
this age, it's not for her anyway, it's for the adults.
Exactly, it's for us.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
was just more I was going to feel guilty about missing her birthday. And then, wouldn't you know it, unfortunately for everybody in my daughter's household, they all came down with the flu.
Yep. So I'm like, she's two. It's about time.
Yes, right? So, yeah, they were all very, very, very sick. So the party
Yeah.
got postponed. So it's this weekend.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you're able
So
to attend. Again,
I
why
will,
you would feel guilty about a thing that she is never going to remember and not care about at all
but
ever.
it's just that I wanted to go to her party.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I
I know
also
it's
wanted to go on the girls' weekend. So,
when my niece turned one, my grandma was like, "Don't you want to be there for her first birthday?" No, she's one.
I know.
You'll feel bad that you've missed out. The kid's 18. And I was like, I skipped your first few birthdays. She's like, cool. I don't care. I'm like, I didn't think you would.
No, but yeah, I know. I just didn't want to miss it because it'll be lots of fun and I wanted to see her open presents. So it has all worked out. So now we get to do the birthday party this weekend.
Excellent. I'm very
Yeah.
glad.
Hello, hello, everybody.
How's
So,
everybody rolling in?
yeah, we got lots of people in here chatting and saying hi. Alice,
Oh, good.
Liz, Patty, Nikki, Sam,
Mhm,
Sally,
mhm, mhm.
Paula, Asa,
Ooh, yeah,
Carol,
because Asa said she was going to
Therese.
stay up so
Ooh,
she could be here for this.
yeah, it's Friday night, so it's the weekend. You
Mhm.
can stay up all night long, Asa.
Well,
Uh,
I probably shouldn't stay up all night.
well, maybe some sleep, but
No, but like
staying up
staying up
late
late?
to
Sure.
chat with knitting friends on a Friday
Mhm,
night, that just
mhm.
sounds like the most perfect Friday night ever, really, right? Hi, Kim.
Okay, let's be honest. When we're done this, I'll be closing off the computer and I may be in bed and sleeping by night.
Well, you had a live earlier this afternoon at noon, didn't you?
Yeah, and I recorded two episodes, one for the podcast and one for my own channel. So,
So
I've been busy.
the rest of your Friday night is doing nothing.
I've got a lot of let's not be at the computer planned.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it
Yes,
could
yeah.
still involve knitting or crochet.
Could still involve knitting and crochet. It will absolutely involve a cup of tea in my bed and my pajamas.
An audiobook.
Yeah, I mean, I've listened to the audiobook for the month and stuff, so like I don't have new audio credits for a while, but
Okay.
I have 140 some odd titles in my Audible. I'm sure I can find something to listen to.
You could find something to listen to.
Or I can find one of those Audible originals. I've listened to some really good programming that's been Audible original that I just get to have for free because I'm an Audible member.
Yep, yep.
There's been some really like, what is it? The Sky Below or The Ocean Above, which was a science fiction sort of radio
Okay.
drama thing.
Yep,
It
yep.
was so good. It was so good. It was beautiful science fiction. I was just, oh, yes, so much. So much yes.
Yeah. Oh,
So much yes.
fun. Oh, yes. So, Jude says the tiny chickens. That's right. May wreck
The tiny chicken plague
chaos.
still
Yep.
striking.
It
How do I
is.
know we're
Oh,
still in high numbers? I'm still stuck inside.
yes. There is
I
so
was,
many people sick right now.
my
It's
doctors are very determined that I'm not one of them, so
well, let's hope not. Yes. No. That's just a little bit longer and we'll
yep.
be out of all this.
I only gotta get to May. That's fine. I can do that.
That's only
It's
only a
not
few
that far
weeks.
away.
It's not.
Yeah. And I mean it started back just after Christmas. So like I've been one person, two people. I have like two people in my circle
Hmm. Well,
since before New Year.
well, Jude and Paula are both saying so. Definitely a bonus this time of year because it's not as late for them because they haven't done the time change yet.
Oh,
So
hey,
Paula,
yeah,
you
because
don't.
their time changes coming up still, isn't it?
Yeah, the end of the month. So yep. So Paula says she's still up for a
Gonna
change.
move my microphone just a touch closer because apparently we're having exciting times below me.
Oh,
I
hey
don't know what's
Karen.
going on.
So what's everybody knitting this Friday night? I'm working
That
on a
is a good
sock.
question.
What
I
kind
have
of
a project here, but I don't really want to work on it.
what? Which one don't you want to work on?
Well, on any of them. I want to cast on something new. Just want to start new things. I don't want to work on any of the
No.
old things. I've got the Beetle Mood Snood, which is a crochet hood,
Oh,
sitting here beside me. And then, like, within a step and an arm's reach, I've got like four or five other projects literally just lounging about on coffee tables and stuff. I was gonna bring over a sock to knit on, and then I have a sock on my chair, and I got a pattern sitting right there. Lots of
so you
options.
have
And I'm
lots
like,
of options.
meh.
And nothing is calling to you?
Probably because so far today, I have talked about knitting for 5 hours. I just might be done crafting for today. I may
Oh,
honestly pick up my Kindle and just read tonight if my
and
eyes hold out.
that sounds okay too.
So I'm just like, yeah, I've already put 5 hours in. I may just be done for the day.
May just be. Then you just need to kick back and let's just chat for a little bit.
That's what I'm thinking. It's been with motivation. We can do some motivational things. We can have
We
some
could
fun. We
do.
can relax. I'm still staring at my screen a whole bunch. I like I want my web camera to be here, but then it's like there's a wall, like literally.
Ah,
Yeah, not even fully extended. Like I'm tucked right up against a wall. So it doesn't work. Because then I could like look up and still be doing my thing, but I have to look here, which
gotcha.
cuts off a good two-thirds of the computer monitor.
Hey, Karen. Oh, hey, Susanna.
Ooh,
What's
Susanna
everybody
twice.
what's everybody doing?
Yeah.
Is
What's everyone else
Carol
working on today?
Carol's crocheting.
Lovely.
I have
Light.
seen Carol has made two beautiful wraps, like shawls, with her
Yeah.
crocheted squares.
Oh yeah,
So,
you can do a lot with the crocheted squares.
oh, yeah, they're lovely.
A
Lovely.
lot.
Patty says, oh, a ripple Afghan as usual. So
Ooh,
Patty, how
yeah.
many is that kind of your go-to project that you just always have one on the needles? Now, is it knit or crocheted?
Ooh, that is a big question, isn't it?
Ah. Asa's working on a lap blanket.
I should be working on a blanket. A blanket would be a smart idea.
You maybe that's what you need to do. Oh yeah, hey Sam. Yes, Sam brought
Oh,
in some
totally.
dishcloths on yesterday when we were at our knitting group. And of course, they were stunning.
Sam does very good dishcloths, like
I
really
know
good
the color
dishcloths.
combinations, like the
I'm
color
like,
combinations she put
I
together.
just kind of I throw a thing together that you can wash dishes with. I do not make art.
I know,
I do not
yes,
make art.
hers are art. They were lovely. Some
Yes, very
different
pretty.
mosaic patterns. They were lovely. Oh, Alice. Alice is knitting a black hat.
Nice.
Well, is it still light out for you? It is still not quite dark here yet, which is lovely since the time change.
Hey,
Or I hope
if
Alice, you
you've
have a
got
good
good lighting, you're good to go.
lighting. I know as soon as I saw black, I'm like, oh,
Nothing, black is no more or less difficult than any other color.
no. Unless, but and you're
If you
absolutely
are
right.
suffering eye strain, you have bad lighting.
And yeah, and you can. And I guess depending anyways, yes. Hopefully you're comfortable, Alice. That's what we're getting at.
Yes.
Jude. Oh, Jude says I will take motivation. Motivation is good. It is good. It
Motivation
sounds
is
like
good.
we need to give Jocelyn some motivation
5
here.
hours, people. 5 hours.
5
5
hours.
hours.
You
I've
don't
talked
have
about two blankets, one sock, a sweater, a fiber flub, whip it or rip it, and I have worked on things.
That's okay. All right, then you just relax.
I have crafted more in my day than most people have in a day to craft. We're good.
That's
We're
true.
good.
That's true.
We're good.
True.
I can
Paula.
enjoy my cold green tea and chill.
Okay. Paula is, what did I see? A crocheted baby blanket.
Oh, those are always
Nice.
handy. Those
Hi,
are always handy.
Mary. Oh, Mary is working on look, squirrel cardigan. Okay, that didn't come out right. Look, squirrel cardigan. Okay,
What's
well,
that?
I don't know. It has a fun name though.
Is it on Ravelry? Can I look it up? I'm on my computer.
Probably.
What's
What? Okay,
one more freaking tab at this point? Let's go.
see. Okay, now, see, now Jocelyn's excited. New
Well,
pattern.
yeah. Nope.
You caught
Because
her
I want to do
attention,
is
Mary.
I am not letting also be so proud of me. I am not letting myself cast on till I finish something.
Oh,
Anything. Anything. I have so many
anything.
things that are close to finishes.
This is when you need to
Any.
have a dishcloth.
Are you kidding me?
Okay,
Like I would count half a sock as a finish.
okay, yeah,
Because it's a finish.
finish.
I have a bulky sock that's like 4 inches away from being done. Why am I not working on that? No one knows.
It's a
Why?
mystery.
Because it's out of reach and I don't want to move. No.
Okay, okay, Liz, we need some clarification here. Liz
Yes.
said she's knitting tiny houses.
Like micro crochet tiny houses or like amigurumi tiny houses? What's the
I don't
squirrel pattern?
know.
Listen, I should make a squirrel sweater. My brain
Why are
ain't
you knitting
got.
houses? Is this like is the house like I mean a knitted house is like a toy, right? So that would qualify for the Fiber Friends challenge, but
I mean, we're halfway
houses.
through the month and I haven't started a toy, and Asa sent me the pattern for a Jumino hut and Juminos.
You were gonna do the
Couch.
Kleenex box, the couch, yeah.
Yes, I was. I haven't started. I have on the coffee table is a tote of acrylic yarn for a couch and eyeball polysaurs and
And
non-cooperational brick and the dumpster fire amigurumi because I feel like I need one of those too. And it's
oh,
just sitting there with the lid on it. Sometimes the cat's sleeping on top of the case, in which case we can't go in there because the cat's using the lid. But right now, she's not there.
maybe you should go grab it, and maybe you should just pull out yarn while we're chatting.
Well, that's dangerous. And didn't I just say I wasn't giving myself a cast on right now? I need an FO.
Well, I don't know.
I need a
You
win.
you might have said something silly like that, but
Oh, I
I will
might
let
have
you
said it's silly.
I will let you take that back. And Asa's too far away to
Awesome.
like
No, man, she knows where I live. She's gonna hunt me down. It's dangerous.
I dare her to get on a plane and come give you a heck for casting on.
She wouldn't have to get on an airplane to give me heck. Uh, be so
Oh,
bad.
all right. Hey, Robin, how are you? Happy Friday night. And where did I see Patty said, oh, yes, knitted ripple blanket. And yes, she always has one on the needles. That's good.
Excellent. Well, like if it's something you enjoy making,
Yeah,
always make it.
that's
That
right.
makes
It's
sense
good
to
to
me.
have those. Just something you can just pick up, right?
Yes.
Tammy. Hi, Tammy. What? Okay, Tammy said she made the tiny window cat. Hubby was not impressed. I
No,
don't understand that.
he's not into window cats, is he?
It is so cute, honest to goodness. So Sam was here. So there was a lady at our knitting club yesterday, and she was trying to decide what project she wanted to do. I showed her the picture of my tiny window cat from across the room, And her like face lit up and she's like, "Oh my goodness, I need to make that." So
Well, it's a cute pattern.
it is.
It's a cute
Tammy.
pattern. Now, like, am I gonna make a tiny window cat? No, I have a real cat. I'm good. Uh, and also my stuffies, like that's what we call them in the family, stuffies instead of stuffed
Yeah.
animals. My stuffy collection consists of things like uh bubble tea, uh bubble teas with smiley faces and Inuit dolls from when I was a child, and a
Ooh.
teddy bear made out of my great grandmother's fur coat and Minecraft pigs. Uh, many different options for Halloween stuff. So
Yeah.
like I'm thinking the eyeball polysaur, which is the long-necked dinosaur, but instead of a head, it's just an eyeball,
Yeah.
which would totally fit in with how my life functions. Guys, I have a large rubber ducky. Large rubber ducky.
I know, I see.
It
I
was a
love it.
gift from the Mysterious Mr. B's mom for my birthday. How
Yeah.
she found such a large rubber duck, I have no idea.
Well, you said she picks ones up at the dollar store, right? The different ones, the seasonal
She
ones and stuff for you.
she found a small one that looks like a dragon, complete with breathing fire and wings in Kenora.
What?
Where was she that she just saw this dragon and thought to herself, Jocelyn needs a new rubber ducky.
Look at that. I like that.
Now I just feel like the whole family is just programmed to try to find unique rubber duckies to get her mom to buy to get their mom to buy me. There's a
Oh,
box of them somewhere because I need to collect them and categorize them because I'm at the point now where there needs to be seasonal changes. I no longer can have all of the duckies out at the same time,
oh, that's sad.
which I have more than 25 duckies.
That's amazing.
Functional rubber duckies.
I love
Not a
that.
repeat among them.
I love it. Oh gosh, I was scared here for a moment. I saw Asa had commented
Uh-oh.
and I thought, uh-oh, what's she gonna say?
You're
But
gonna get me in trouble.
no, she said that what did it said? Um, oh no, where did it go? What? Oh no, I'm never gonna live that down. Okay.
What, are you
Okay,
not
where'd
living
the
down?
other comment go? Okay, I'm going to read this comment first because it
Okay.
said, so Asa said if I did go on a flight for all those hours, I would rather hug than yell.
And then immediately enable me into doing things when she knows I don't have time. Like I know how this would go. There'd be hugging and visiting and going and doing touristy things. All stuff I'm totally game to do. There would also be spending time in Aaron's space because that's always fun. There would be lots of things going on. But
Woody.
yeah, it's a big long flight to come to me.
So
It's a big
Asa,
flight.
it is a big flight. Also, I am so glad that I can bring back happy memories of our time together when I was in Norway. So you guys have all probably, most of you have heard this story. So Asa said, I did have a laugh about Louise and good memories today. I was where she ended up taking the bus the wrong direction. Yeah,
Whoops.
I will not forget that either. Mostly because my friend Rebecca was way more worried about the fact that we were getting lost in the middle of the night in Norway on our very first day in the country than I was. I wasn't too worried, but she was not happy. Anyways, it worked out all well. We had a really, really lovely. Do you remember that story, Jocelyn?
I do, yes.
Yes, yes. So, anyways, yes. And so, well, who
Why?
knew? Who knew? I barely know how the buses work here in my own city. And then I assumed they worked the same way in a different country. And I
That's
was,
not, don't do that.
no, and I was wrong. Anyways, it was all good. We got a tour of the city that we otherwise would not have had. So I think it worked out quite well. And we made it back to the hotel room in one piece. It was all good.
I'm sure it's fine.
Hi, Daisy.
Is your monster coming to visit you? My monster's
Yeah,
napping somewhere.
she just woke up and she's coming to say hi. Liz said Tiny Houses by Susan B. Anderson.
That's another thing for me to go look up. I already forgot the squirrel pattern
You
name.
guys, should I try something wild and crazy?
Tiny houses
Should I try, oh God,
by
should I
something
do this?
Anderson.
Should I try looking up Ravelry and trying to
Sure, why
share my,
not? Do it
oh,
up.
oh,
We
no,
can
oh
do it.
God.
We'll walk you through it.
I
You'll be
hit the
fine.
wrong, I hit the wrong button to start with. Okay, uh-oh, come back. Okay, I'm gonna try this
Was
because
it Susan B. Anderson? You know
I
how many
have to
tiny houses there are, people?
I have to do this at some point live.
Yeah, yeah,
I
let's
don't
give it a
know, I
go.
don't sure exactly what I'm afraid I'm gonna share. I just have this feeling I'm
You won't. Pull up the so like go to Ravelry first and find the pattern, and then come back and put Zoom as the main screen, and we will walk you through from there. But it doesn't just automatically share your screen; it walks
well,
you through what you're going to share. There's some steps
anyhow.
before we get there. Yeah.
I think it does, it gives you like a preview, right? Like and you get
Yes.
to confirm.
You get to pick which window you want to share. So,
Yeah. And it's not like I have anything wild and crazy on my computer that I
I
would
read,
be,
is it tiny house or tiny houses?
I don't know. I did see tiny houses, but it's bought by Susan B. Anderson. Maybe if
There's
I
several
search
tiny houses, and they're not
there.
by Susan B. Anderson.
Okay. Oh, what are these? Tiny owl houses. Oh no, these are fairy castles. Maybe should I just share my screen?
Yeah, go
I've
for it.
got.
Do it up. I
Okay,
mean, they'll see it. I don't know if I'll see it, but they'll see it. I think I see it too. I think, yeah, I see it too.
you see it? Okay, so if I
Very,
go,
no,
okay, I'm gonna close this
it
and I'm gonna
is.
close this. So,
We're gonna learn tech together. It's fine. We'll be good. I
okay,
can share a screen on Zoom. There's some things I can't do, like unzip files. I struggle with that every time. Every time.
let's see. What can go wrong?
Well, don't tempt fate.
Uh,
Jeez.
I know. Okay, if I do this, I don't even know. All right, there's a share button. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah. Share, and then it should pop up a menu and go, "Hey, what window did you want to share?"
Yeah, that's not the one. That gives me the chat.
Do, 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 do.
Oh, oh, now I'm okay.
All right, one step at a time. We'll get there.
Hold on. Well, okay, if I do this.
Are you sharing through Zoom or YouTube? Zoom.
Oh, is that a problem? Through
Tiny house.
Zoom. Through Zoom.
Zoom should be fine. Yeah.
Can I share on YouTube?
I have no idea.
I don't know if I can do that. Okay, wait. Okay, if I do this.
That's not gonna work.
Oh, you know what? Okay, if I
I'm
do
gonna look up
this.
Susan B. Anderson. She makes a lot of patterns. Maybe tiny house.
I do this and I do this. I can't see the chat. Everybody's probably
All
okay.
right.
Oh, okay, you guys.
That's fine. At some point, having advice is not helpful.
All right, I'm just gonna do this. I don't know. It's Ravelry. Oh,
Hello. Yeah, you're fine.
you
Give it a
see it?
second. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. So stop share here. Okay, that was my next question. It's like, now what do I do? Okay, if I
Don't push
open,
that yet. You don't want to stop sharing.
no, 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 not yet, not yet. Okay, but this one, can you see this one? The fairy castles?
Those are cute. What are those called? Are they called fairy castles?
They are called fairy castles. Oh, there's a bunny. Is that knit too, or is that just
Super cute.
maybe that's just not something knit. Tiny owl knits. Those are kind of
By
cute. I'm like,
castles. Shh, I can spell. It's fine.
all right, let me see if I
Tiny
can.
owl knits. There we go. Look at that.
All right, you guys, this is monumental.
For storing
I've
hooks
shared
and
my,
needles. It's a hook and needle storage thing?
what? What did you find?
Fairy castles.
Fairy castles. Oh,
Read the
that's what
rest of
that
the
is?
title.
Oh, See, I just, oh my God, I literally did not read the rest of the words. I got stuck at fairy castles and then like stopped for storing hooks and needles. Yes, I'm sure everybody else saw that on the screen I was sharing.
I mean, I didn't
Oh,
until I opened it up and it was my size font, but oh man.
and this
Oh,
picture shows, that's right. It's like the roof lifts off.
oh my God. Okay, this just went up. This just went up on the list.
That
This
is fun.
cute and useful.
See,
Ooh,
it
at a
says,
TK. I
I
like
have
that.
needed a little home for my DPNs and crochet hooks for quite some time. These fairy castles unroll and keep them all tucked up safely inside. What? Is there another picture?
Oh, yeah,
Somebody's
they've got it
oh,
where it's all rolled out.
I can see somebody. I don't see the chat right now, but I'm sure 20 people have just been typing. Louise, keep scrolling. Look at
Oh yeah,
that.
it's fine. We'll get there. Oh,
See,
my nose.
I just want them to sit there and look like a fairy castle. Who wouldn't want that? That's super cute. Okay, but we were supposed to be looking for Liz's pattern. Did you find Susan B. Anderson?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna try searching.
Am I currently saving these fairies into a bundle? Yes. Yes, I am. Excuse me while I add this to a favorites bundle called Toy, because that's where this belongs.
Susan B. Anderson.
Oh, my nose. Can we really tell
So
us the end of my
while
day? My sinuses are done with me.
oh, I know. So while I am obsessed, oh, see, like this is just gonna go down a whole other rabbit hole. Like, what are these? Swaddle pals. Oh, it's in my favorites. I've looked at these little guys before.
All right.
Houses.
Tiny houses, right? Tiny and then
Tiny
houses.
houses.
And you get
Oh my
patterns.
gosh, woolly
But I
sheep.
don't see any Susan B. Anderson.
There's only probably like 5 pages or more
Oh
patterns.
no. No, there's not that many under tiny houses.
I know, but I'm just looking under her because I couldn't
Oh yeah,
find,
no, I refuse to do that.
because there's like 10 million, like
Yeah,
the
no.
little witch charm set. There's the
Yeah,
kitty.
no. No. I'm not doing that. I'd be here forever.
100 squares field. What is this? 100 squares field guide.
Oh, my nose is just killing me.
The 100 square blanket is perhaps the most fun project. I could see
Nope.
that.
I
I
feel
have
like that's a
ever
lie.
made, and I'll tell you the reason. It is simple, so simple. Most all of the squares are mitered and picked up as you go, and most all of the ends are woven in as you go. Once you get the hang and memorize how easily to pick up stitches and decreasing down to create a square, you'll never look back.
Yeah, I
It
feel
does
like
look
her and I have
fun.
very different definitions of fun.
That looks fun.
Oh, my nose. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay. But once again, have not find the tiny houses. I
Nope.
feel like I should. Yeah, okay.
Eh,
She has 10 pages of patterns. That's not gonna work.
no. Hoping sneezing helps. Might not. I might honestly just be done for the day.
All right.
I know
I'm
my mom was talking with me. She's like, you need a higher level medication. I'm like, I hate the brain fog so bad. Oh.
oh yeah, that's not good. Okay, I'm gonna look one more time. So can I do Susan B. Anderson, tiny houses? Tiny house?
Oh,
No, didn't like that.
no, I don't know. We're missing something. Oh well, that's fine.
All right. Well,
I'm sure chat's answered us.
I'm sure they're probably like, okay. Okay, I'm gonna stop
Stop
sharing.
sharing. Yeah, because it's the same process just to start sharing again. So
So did I stop
we can do
sharing?
it again.
Then I'll come back here. Okay, now there'll be like a whole bunch of comments here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna read some comments. So Liz
Yep.
said I had two stores to get to find poly pellets to use, all because Joann's closed. Oh,
Yeah, that was a
oh
big
yeah.
thing when that happened.
Yeah, that'll leave a big, yeah, exactly. Just like that. A lot of people will be having to search different places to find what they usually find,
Mhm.
right?
Like, do you use the pellets to weigh down the stuffies?
Yeah, it's because it would definitely help. I wish, and my cat
I mean,
has something.
call me lazy. I just used some dried beans from the cupboard.
Oh, yeah, but well, yes. Oh, Tammy said, so remember her husband said that he didn't like the tiny cat? She said, I
Yeah.
think he's used to projects the size of my Magic the cat, like something huge. So it was too tiny for him. Carol says her real cat is cuddled up in front of her computer right now. We've been away all day, and I guess she felt neglected. Yes, Carol, I saw your flower arrangements that you made. They were beautiful. I hope you had
So good.
a lovely day. Nikki, Marvel
Uh,
used to have a large rubber ducky that held three babies on her back. That would be cute.
yeah. I'm not sure I need yet another large rubber ducky. I don't know where the mom found
Oh,
this one. I didn't ask.
hi, Diane.
Huge.
So Diane T said she drove out to Stony Creek to Lens Mill to get or well, she drove out there and then she forgot to get the stuffing. So was that like the number one
Oops.
reason you went there and then you got distracted and left without it? Because that's what I usually do.
Oh.
Yes, Susanna said the pattern name is Look Squirrel. That was what Mary's working on, isn't it?
Look,
Yeah,
squirrel? Okay.
Look Squirrel. Oh, we should look that up too. Liz said, okay, yes, she had to go to find polyfill. Nope, I didn't read your comments, Sam, because I didn't see them. Hi, Pravina. Oh, what is that? Liz says, oops, it is lit. Oh, like Litt houses? Little. Oh, not tiny. Oh, it's Little House.
That
Okay.
will make a huge difference. Also, how do you
Okay.
spell squirrel?
Okay. Hold on. I can only do one thing at a time. I'm going to try this again. Oh, did I switch? Did you? Oh, dear. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. No, I have humaned a lot today. I'm at the rub eyeballs tired stage of my life. Uh, oh, that's
Okay.
fine. I knew today was going to be long when I saw the to-do list today, and I went, "Oh no."
Okay. I found it. I found it. I found it.
Cool. How do you spell squirrel?
Well, okay. Hold on. Hold that thought for what? Okay. I found it. Now let me go over here and
Mhm.
let me come back. This
Huh.
only lets me share my screen if it's big. That's not funny when it's okay. Let's do this again. Yes, this is what I want. Okay,
Mhm.
I found it. Liz, this is really cute.
Let's see the little houses.
Move it back. This one right here. Oh, I really like that.
That is a well done pattern.
Isn't that is so cute. So Liz, what did you just scroll through and find it, or were you looking for a house in particular? Like, you know what I'm thinking that would be
Like
really
what
cute as
what brought
is
about the house idea?
I love the house, but I'm thinking like a Christmas decorating when you set up, like Christmas, like do like your village.
Little
My mom
Christmas
does.
village? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so
no, I don't disagree. That's a very cute thought for those.
that is right. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. Ah! I am like
Yes.
tying myself up in sock yarn.
Maybe?
I've got okay, so that is really, really cute, Liz.
Nope.
Has anybody else seen this pattern? It's really fun. I like that a
Is Look
lot.
Squirrel by Casapinka?
Ooh. Okay, let's go search that. It was called Look Squirrel. 2 hours. Ooh, that's the one that came up. The yellow one? Look
Sure.
Squirrel.
All I see is a white square. I don't see the pattern at all. So I'm looking
Okay.
in the other project pages for people who picked colors. that show up on white backgrounds. That if that sweater's on there, it should be on a different color background. The contrast is not good.
The white and yellow. Okay, yeah, and see, and I thought, but see, there you go. See, that's what me assuming, because the yellow is so, so bright that it would show up. But it is,
Also on a very white, bright background.
yeah,
So it's
that's
just too
true.
bright competing for
Yeah,
each
it just
other. Yeah.
blends, even though
Yeah.
it's bright. Well,
Yeah.
that
It's
is
the same ways where you
gorgeous.
see people do like navy and then they do a super moody background. I'm like, why?
Mm, yeah.
For what purpose did you do that?
Can you see if this one here?
I'm sorry, I'm looking on my Ravelry here.
Okay.
Just sort of scrolling down the projects other people have done to see what photos they've taken. I mean, I don't have a hope of this set of last Tuesday of seeing any texture details or anything like that, but it looks like a cute little
So,
sweater with a or cardigan where it's only buttoned up across the bust, and then
yeah.
it opens underneath, from what I can
So,
tell.
yep, a lace yoke,
There's
and
lace in there? Okay.
yep, there's lace. Yep, lace yoke.
I mean, I
Yeah,
wouldn't be
that's
surprised
really
with
cute.
Casapinka. But I
Really
mean, the
cute.
shape looks cute.
I
I've
like the
made
shape.
Casapinka stuff before. I quite like her patterning. She does a good job.
Yeah, that's a cute. Oh, that's what I would do. Yeah, that's a cute. Good choice. Good choice.
I agree. I like this sweater a
Okay,
lot.
the problem is now that I figured out how to share my screen,
You're
is
gonna
that
share your screen all the time.
I'm gonna share it all the time, and then I'm gonna forget that I'm sharing it, and I'll be sharing it when I don't want to share it.
You'll get the hang of it. Don't worry.
Yeah, you guys will just have to holler and be like, Louise, you're still sharing.
Oh, DK. Ooh.
Anyways, oh yeah, Mary says that's it. Liz says she doesn't remember. I may have been looking up houses. Yeah, it's really fun,
Yeah.
right?
Like they're very cute houses. They're
Yeah.
not my style of stuffy, but they're very cute. Guys, come on. I saw saved a pattern to make a stuffed book cover so that you could have book from Hocus Pocus.
Oh, cute.
Complete with the stitching and the eyeball and the like my taste in stuffed animals is very different than other people's.
Yeah, eyeballs. I'm seeing that. Thanks, Susanna. Susanna was trying to lead me in the right direction of the pattern. She
Oh,
had
good.
she had it figured out.
Oh, 22 stitches over 4 inches. Hey, I might actually be able to use like a 4 or 5 millimeter for that. My gauge is kind of tight.
Oh, Louise is here. Oh,
Oh, a
Louise also
twist.
knew. Louise is always she's like my personal assistant. She always finds things. Carol knew what it was. Okay. Little
Oh,
house.
I really
Yeah,
like
it's
this
cute.
little squirrel. It's a very cute pattern.
Oh, Sam, yeah, you did great with your double knitting. And you did good with your Kitchener stitch. Yes, you still can't just whip it off without
That.
reading the instructions, but nobody can do that until they've done it.
People who Kitchener stitch all the time still have to look at Kitchener stitch.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah,
It's
you did
perfectly
good.
normal to have to double check it. I only make toe-up socks. The number of times I've done the cast on for a toe-up sock cannot be counted. I still
Uh,
look it up every time.
yeah, well, there's something.
Every time I sit there and I got the needles and the yarn in my hand and I go, okay, how do I knit again?
Well, there's some things. It's like why use
They
brain
just don't
space?
stick.
Like
They
why
just don't
try to
stick.
remember it when you can just quickly look it up, right?
But if you all want to know the last time what is it? At the start of the month when we picked the mallow cardigan, I was
Yeah.
on row 31 of the lace chart. So I will remember that.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, please do remember that.
That way I can talk about my progress accurately.
That's right. Oh, Sam,
Oh
yes,
man.
Sam did knit houses, but hers was a different, not stuffed houses. But yes, you did actually knit the outside of houses and then put like plastic canvas on the
Mhm.
back of the knitted pieces and put them together. It was very amazing.
There we go.
Oh,
There's another
Susanna's
house in
got
here.
Look Squirrel is in her library.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, so you purchased it in May of 2021, so it's not a
It's from
new pattern.
2019. No, it's from
Okay.
2019. Yeah.
All right. Well, see, it's still super cute.
Leslie, did you just send me a link? I'm looking at a link for the pattern, but I'm
Oh,
already looking at it. I mean, are you asking me if it's on my top wish list? It's climbing up there pretty quick because that's a cute sweater and that fits my style really nicely.
it does, yeah. So,
So you're not wrong. Just
oh,
not right
Jude
now. It's
says
like now I'm tempted to like buy that and rip out the sweater I'm working on and the DK weight yarn that I have been working on and make it that instead because I think that would be prettier.
it is, well, maybe that's what you do.
What's $7 US to Canadian right now? Like 11, $12 or something dumb?
Probably 12, yeah.
Oh, that's fine. That's still fine for a pattern. Especially a sweater pattern.
What?
Especially a sweater pattern. As someone who is in the middle of writing a sweater patterns, we do not
Oh
pay
no.
ourselves enough for this.
Diane did go to Lens Mills looking for to get the stuffing
Oh
and
no.
walked out without it. Oh, but she
I
said she's
hate when I
not,
do that.
I know, not going back. Where
Oh,
did you
it's like you
go?
go to the grocery store and you know you need bananas and you come home with everything but
Oh,
bananas. And you're like, really?
exactly. I know, right?
Of course I did.
So what are you gonna, so you're just gonna make like a trip to like the dollar store or something, buy a stuffed animal and steal its stuffing? That would do it. That would do it. But then I would feel
Oh,
bad for the poor unstuffed other stuffed
stuffed
animal.
animal?
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay, let's see.
There we
Anything else?
go.
There? Oh, the Halloween.
Oh,
Yes,
there's a.
Suzanne or Sam's Halloween house. That's right.
I love Halloween. Hey,
Oh,
listen,
Susanna
I've got
said
a
10.
pattern to
Oh,
knit
that's
Baba
all it
Yaga's
is.
hut.
Susanna did
Um,
the conversion. She said 1050 Canadian.
1050 Canadian? Okay, thank you, Susanna.
Okay.
It fluctuates, so I don't pay too much attention to it because I'm just like,
Yeah.
assume a lot because our dollar, not so hot.
Hmm.
Like it's not record breaking low, but we're not hot right now. But we've also not had a hot dollar for a hot minute, so it's fine.
No, it's always
It hasn't been really good in a really long time.
no.
Oh, so this must have been one of those sweaters she published before Rhinebeck. Because it's got the
Ah.
little, it's
Oh,
on
yes,
sale till
Mary,
Rhinebeck.
that's there it is. Thank you for getting me on track here. It's got there was a comment that I was kind of looking for, and I'm like, whose was it? It was Mary. So Mary
Mm.
said she's making three different tops to wear to the makers meetup in Elgin, the one that Kelly and Noelle are coming to.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Well, that'll be fun.
Well, you're gonna be stylish.
Be
That's
so
gonna be
good. Like,
so
could
good.
you think of a better place to show off your knits? Like, I don't think I could.
Nope, that's the
No,
place to
like a
wear
knitting
them.
convention, knitting fair, maker space, a weekend
Yeah.
retreat with other crafters, like that is the ideal location.
That's yeah. Oh, that's great, Mary. I can't wait to see pictures. Oh,
I
Diane.
am
Okay,
excited.
Diane, that makes me feel better. So the toy that Diane's going to unstuff, she said her dog will play with the carcass.
Then it's fine.
And
Totally
it's
worth
fine.
it
Then
for
that
a good
makes me,
cause.
oops, sorry if I juggled you. I know, then it's a good cause. Then it ends up being a dog toy.
Mhm.
Your other stuff, you get stuffed. Okay, that's a win-win. I feel better now about that
Dear
situation.
people outside, the outside is public space. We all hear your fight.
Sam, I think I read your last comments about, yes, about your knitting houses. $1.50. Oh, it's what, $1.50 to purchase $1 Canadian. Yeah, it's another 50 cents for sure. Wow. Okay, well, this was exciting. Now I'm like, I was gonna say I'm done with my toy knitting, but then I scroll through patterns like that and I'm like, oh, maybe I could do one more. It's hard to pick though. They're all really cute. I could maybe
I
just do
mean,
another window cat because it was fun. It was
I
cute.
don't, I
If you
do not
guys are
have time for another sweater.
thinking if you're thinking about doing the tiny window cat, you should. It was cute and it was really easy to it was easy to knit. Oh, Mary, you will love them. They're both lovely.
Well, I could make the seed stitch collar and band just one by one ribbing. If you want to see me mess up something more than two by two ribbing, it's seed stitch. And I can't tell I've messed it up till I'm done and somebody else looks at it. So
Oh,
just
true,
I'll just
true.
just do one by one ribbing. That just makes my life easier.
Okay.
I love seed stitch. I love the feel of it, but I cannot get it to work.
Well, yeah, that's yeah, that's hard when you can't
But
just
I can't
put your
read my knitting,
stitches.
so yeah.
Yeah.
I would make the sweater longer because I would need to. Three-quarter sleeves, make those
I
full
lo
sleeves.
I love that we have found something to motivate Jocelyn here.
Hey, I don't have the 1050 Canadian, so it's not like it's happening.
Not happening. Well, that's okay. Put it in your Ravelry favorites.
I put it in my favorite. Oh my God, there's so many favorite bundles. There are so many favorite bundles.
Well,
It is kind of ridiculous in here,
then at least you can find it
but I can find it. Yeah.
when you need to find it again. Ooh, I should know. I don't have. I'm getting close on my ribbing on my sock, but I don't think I'm there yet.
Sleeves. Oh, framed with a bit of lace. Ooh, there's lace in there. No, I can't see any of that detail stuff anymore, guys. I rely heavily on the written
Oh,
description to tell me what it is that I'm looking at.
yep, for sure.
Yeah. And when I say the font is big,
It's well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh,
my
so
TV monitor is this large, and that's a TV monitor,
hmm.
and the font for the middle piece is like this big
Well,
across.
that's good.
And it means I can read at a reasonable distance from the screen.
Yes. Well, um,
Ravelry is not going to be fun when I have to move to a screen reader.
mm. Sam, have a good night if you're heading out.
Oh, good night, Sam.
I'm like, I have got all of this. Oh my gosh. I still have all of this
I
sock
would
yarn.
add buttons to the button band section so I could button it closed a little.
I'm gonna end up with a real tangled mess here if I'm not careful.
Ah, no,
So
never mind with jeans. I wear skirts and dresses.
okay, when I'm taking care of it. So I was spinning today. I made my own yarn today. I was very,
Excellent.
very excited.
We were talking about spinning today. Well, it was the spring equinox today. So Diane and I did a spring
Yeah.
equinox bingo card cast on sort of
Yep.
situation because we switched over to the new seasonal bingo cards and spinning was on my bingo card. I would like to do
Yay.
some spinning this quarter.
Well, yes, I highly recommend it.
Oh, I love spinning. I just don't do it often.
We also have a yarn show this weekend.
But how do you guys already have
Mm.
yarn shows? I need to move to like Ontario or BC where there's more yarn
Our
happening.
yarn. Well, I know, and typically our first one always started kind of like the third week in April, but that show is gone. And now this one, the Hamilton Fiber Forge, it started up I don't know, I want to say like 4 years ago. Is this going to be the fourth spring show, possibly? And yeah, it's cute. It's not very big. It's not as big as some of them, but there's it's fine. It's lot enough vendors to make it worthwhile to drive to.
Okay.
And I was really well, so I had it on my calendar for Sunday
Hmm.
for like ever, just because last year I somehow messed up and double booked myself for the Sunday. I didn't put the fiber show in my calendar. And then there was a bunch of us talking about going, and all of a sudden I had that sinking feeling that they said the date, and I'm like, oh no, I think I'm
Oh,
already busy. And then I was like so bummed because there again, it's like Scarlett's birthday party last weekend, right? It's like I want to do be in two places at once.
Physics says no.
I know. So, anyways, I just remember last year,
Physics
just I
amici.
was like, everybody else went and had fun. And I obviously went and did something else fun, but it
You
was
having some FOMO?
a little. It is a
Okay.
real thing. It is a real
It is a
thing.
real thing. It is something that some people suffer from.
Yep. So,
I do not.
see, you're lucky. So, anyway, so
I
this
do not.
year I put it in my calendar. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to double book myself this weekend, this year. And, but then when Anita said, she's like, when she had to reschedule the birthday party, she's like, how about next Sunday? And I'm like, oh, it's the fiber show. But I'm like, whatever. I don't care. I want to go to the birthday party. But then a
Okay.
part of me was like, I wonder what time the party is.
It starts? Yeah.
Do I have
What time?
time to do both?
Yeah.
And it is actually going to be later in the day. So
You can do
I
both.
can do both. I think I can do both.
Excellent. Get
And
there early, shop hard. No
yeah,
indecision. Impulse only. It's fine. Just add it to the
well,
cart and go. Jocelyn said it was
actually,
okay.
Jocelyn said it was okay. Well, I really, because then I was kind of
That's
like,
how I
okay,
hoped I had to spend money. No, no, it's in the cart. I say it's okay. Let's go. We're
well,
good.
I bought a lot of yarn this last weekend. I only showed about half of it on
What?
Monday night.
You
So I
showed a
thought,
lot. Like I watched Tuesday because I was so tired on Monday. I went to bed early. Like I went to bed and slept till 7 a.m. the next day. Like I was
oh,
out.
you're
I
tired.
was tired. When my eyes get
So,
that tired, I am down for the count for a while.
yeah. So I bought a lot of yarn. Anyways, so I thought I don't really need to go to Hamilton. Part of me is like, okay, if I'm going to the birthday party, I don't need to go to Hamilton. Well, then I was on Instagram posting things for the Fiber Friends today,
Yep, yep.
and
As you do.
I did not go searching, but honest to goodness, the vendor list popped up on the
Just
Fiber Friends
accidentally.
Instagram.
Just
It accident I
showed
didn't
up.
it just did, honest to
Okay.
goodness. And then so I was just scrolling through the vendor list
Hmm.
and
As you do.
yes, and then there's like, oh, Wildspun is going to be there. And they are the makers. Do I have my like floor size, it sits on the floor supported spindle
Okay.
that I bought a year or two ago. And anyways, I'm like in the mood to get it working. And I took it away with me last weekend because I thought, okay, I'll spin on it. For the life of me, I could not get
Well,
it.
I hear supported spindle is different. Like it's just a different
Yeah.
beast entirely.
Well, and I know one of the girls we went away with, she took a class on a supported spindle and she really enjoyed it. So I thought, okay,
Diana has one.
that I know I was with her. She bought it at Knit City, Toronto. I
Yeah,
thought,
she
yeah,
was very excited. I don't even know
I
if
know.
she's used it, but she's very excited to have
It's,
it.
yes, absolutely. I totally get that. But I actually want to use mine. And then I saw she's going to be in Hamilton because I usually
Okay.
see her like in October, when she comes to Woolstock. And I thought, oh, if I had the chance to actually see her and talk to her and watch her, because she always has spindles and she just sits there and like she spins the whole all through the show, right? And
Like
gives
I would love to be able
demonstration.
to try it to see if I could do it because I got the opportunity to we're gonna air quotes try a antique circular sock machine. So
Oh,
the lady actually had me come over, and on hers, she had me feel where everything was to locate it that way. I'm like, because like I can
right.
stare at things from here to next
Yeah.
Tuesday. That doesn't mean I'm seeing a darn thing. I just I look, but I'm not processing a lot of information anymore. So she saw my cane and it was like, no, 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 come right on in. She's like, you're gonna touch everything and then you're gonna have to wash your hands because you'll have oil on your hands. I'm like, that's fine. I know how to do that.
Yeah.
So she had me practice pulling up the different sticks and winding the yarn and how I could feel my way through the steps. That's when I was just like, okay, now I need to save. That's what a comfortable 4-digit number. Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
God.
but
I have been half tempted to try to do the research to find vintage milling plans for like machinery plans for the parts
ooh,
because my dad knows a guy who works in a machine shop. It's like that's
yeah.
what he's done his whole life to see if like could I commission him to make me a replica version of it. It's a lot
Oh,
of finite detail stuff, so it would be an interesting challenge for him to fabricate,
that would
but
be
then
a
it
fun
would give
project.
me a very solid machine to try to function with,
Yeah, yeah.
which like
Hmm.
yes. So I don't know. I have obviously haven't done the hundreds of hours of research it will take to verify, find,
Right, right,
locate,
right.
track. Like it's a deep dive into academia, and I don't have the time right now. My academia time right now is consumed with another project. So that's fine, but I'm always
All
like,
right.
that would be fun. And yeah, you can save up a comfortable 4 digits and get a plastic one. But like, if I'm gonna spend $1,000, I want something in metal.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
don't want a 3D printed thing. I don't want plastic. I want
No,
something
no,
metal.
no.
I want to kick it and break my toe, not have it fall over.
Yeah,
Or
that's
have it
true.
break my toe as it falls over. Like I
Yeah,
want heft,
hopefully
right?
not fall over. Yeah.
That would be bad and it would also
Um,
hurt my toes. But the
oh,
antique ones, I would buy an antique one. I will never, ever, ever have the budget to get an antique one. And you bet I tried to sales pitch the CNIB because they will purchase one piece of accessible technology for you over the course of
yeah,
your lifetime if you can get funding for it. And I tried to argue so hard that because circular sock machines were given to visually impaired and blind people for free in the world wars as a way for them to contribute to the war effort, since obviously
yeah,
they couldn't go to war. You're not arming a blind person with a gun or a sharp pointy object in the middle of the chaos of a battlefield. You're not doing it. That's a
yeah.
bad idea. It's a bad idea. Don't do it. But we could stay at home and crank out socks.
That's
They
true.
are accessible pieces of technology. I mean,
That is.
obviously it didn't get funded, but boy, they gave me kudos for trying. I argued hard. Just like, just buy me a damn antique circular sock machine.
Hey, oh,
Quit buying some
Jocelyn,
new fancy tech. Yes.
do you want to check? Can you check your email?
Oh no. Is Susanna doing things again?
I think maybe.
Susanna, I know I'm looking at a screen and doing things, but I'm very slow. Hang on. I'm going.
Ah. Okay, and Susanna said I just started my jar of clippings. Liz says she's going to use her jar of clippings also.
I have jars
Sam,
of clippings.
Sam's got, what did I see here? 48 dishcloths done, I think. I think I saw that number scroll by, which is exciting. Am I getting a pearl?
Susanna.
That's a pearl. Did you get the sweater pattern?
Yep.
No. Susanna is so generous.
Susanna, you didn't have to do that. I mean,
Well,
we're now gonna watch me rip out a sweater I literally just talked about earlier today because I'm gonna reswatch and cast on a different
you start
pattern
to
with
cast
it.
on. Love it. Love
Because
it.
of course I am. Because of course I am.
Uh,
Don't mind me. Nobody, guys, don't tell Diana. Hush. I'm keeping this between you and me, okay?
okay.
She never watches. We're fine.
Nobody,
But that's not
nobody
the
tell
point.
Diana.
Don't tell
I
Diana.
want her to be surprised. Okay,
And we
so
got
Diana.
whip sprints on Sunday.
Ooh, oh, do you?
Yeah, we have whip sprints on
Ooh,
Sunday.
I'll
It's
be
early this month because next weekend she's actually going to be at a dance competition. So
fun.
she's out of town dancing her West Coast swing. She's hoping to get a point. She wants to climb up the
That's awesome,
because you go from like a entry level beginner. She wants to move up to the next level.
right? Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
yeah. So I'm hoping she gets it because she's been working really hard towards that goal. Oh goodness.
Oh, Diane says I should have a good amount in the summer when I weave in some ends on my square
No, I
over
don't want
here.
you to open that.
That sounds
I
good.
specifically said do not ever open in that program, computer.
And how dare it? Oh,
Oh, Garrett. Oh, it's fine. It constantly is like, are you sure? I'm like, oh no, I'm absolutely positive. I wish you to open in the accessible one. not the inaccessible one. I have preferences, peeps.
Mary says she likes support. La, 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 la. Let me say that again. Mary says, I like supported spindles much better than drop spindles. Well,
I
you
think
know,
I'd enjoy it.
I think so too. I think it makes a whole lot more sense because drop spindles drop, when
That is the
you're not,
nature of them, yes.
you right?
Yeah.
And I like the whole idea of the supported spindle because that's just one less
Yeah.
thing you have to worry about. Not that, I mean, as you get going, like once you
Oh,
practice
just
a bit, I don't think you drop it very much. I haven't dropped my drop spindle in a really
a
long
hot
time.
minute.
Now, of course, now that I've said that, I of course will.
Well,
But
yeah, but that's how that works.
um Susanna said yarn clippings. Okay, what is the yarn clippings? Is that
Yeah. I don't understand the whole clipping concept. Like, is it yarn?
okay?
Is it fabric? Like, what have we clipped?
Yarn clippings. I don't know. I thought maybe that would ring a bell to you. Hi, Diane. Diane Zed is here. Hello, Diane. Oh, we need to pick. We didn't pick a day for our crochet Zoom call for
Ooh, we should do
April.
that.
We should do that because we didn't. You had to
Doing a
run
thing.
last time.
I did. And in theory, I'm a little less stressed. I just sent Louise an image of how big my font is
Oh,
because I could.
oh yeah. I like
It's
that.
a,
I'm
it's a,
actually thinking I
it's
would.
comfortably large.
I like that. I
I mean,
could.
it's less eye strain, so why wouldn't you?
Yes.
It's
Right.
because I put Microsoft Edge and Chrome in dark mode. So of course, it only works half the time for half the things on either platform, which makes total sense, right? But Microsoft Edge does PDF documents, and if you're in dark mode and it registers you're in dark mode, it inverts the colors for you. So while the images are still bright white and I can't see them at all, the text is on a black background. Well, I
Yes.
can read text on a black background because I'm looking for color and the bright pops a lot better. So rather
Right.
than tiny dark print on a background that's blowing everything out, the color recedes, so it's easier to read. It's less eye strain. You make it a larger font, it's less eye strain. So I'm just looking for ways to make my eyes less tired.
That's good. Okay, so yarn clippings. Okay, maybe I missed a comment. So
Oh, yes,
yarn
possibly.
clippings for stuffing.
I mean, I
So
would use fabric clippings for stuffing sometimes,
you
but
could do that.
my stuffies aren't played with children. Like I stuff Phaedras with stuffing
Yeah.
because I
See,
also put catnip in there because cat. But I
I'm
don't I'm an adult. All of the people around me are adults, or if they're little people, they're not that little.
not
Does
that
that make
little.
sense?
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
See, I've got a jar of that
don't
I've been
really
keeping
play with the things. They bring their own.
all of my yarn clippings in. So, but I want to card them and then spin it again.
I recycle or throw mine out, depending on the fiber. I
Well,
don't. I don't. I've had a couple of all natural dyed full on wool ones that I've given my sister to put in her backyard for the birds to take for nesting
yeah, yeah, yeah.
fibers. But no, I draw the line. I reduce and reuse very efficiently in many places. I'm going to just be kind to myself and let it go.
There you go. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. You can,
I would
some
might be
days can't.
stricter if I didn't literally wash my own clothes without a washer or dryer, or, have not purchased a store-bought item outside foundational garments in a decade. Like my wardrobe is very quickly becoming entirely handmade
Yeah.
as
Well,
things wear out. So I'm like, ah.
that works. That works.
I make my own laundry detergent. Like I'm just
Yeah. Well, I think
I draw the
that's
line.
you do what you can in the areas that you can, right?
Oh, well, I saw how rarely people wash their washing machines, and I live in a building where I am not in control of that. So no.
Yeah, yeah. I could see that for sure.
No.
Oh, yeah. Diane says she uses her yarn clippings for stuffing.
Yeah, that
Yes.
would make sense. No. It's just one more thing to keep. I don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. I do not live in a space that allows for that.
Oh. Diane T has got some good suggestions too. So she
Oh
says she
yeah.
uses them with stuffing to save cost, which I think is the yarn clippings, and also
Hmm.
uses shredded clothes or towels as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, there's
absolutely.
lots of ways you could reuse some of that stuff for stuffing for sure.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah,
Do it up. Like a lot of the project bags that I make are all recycled fabrics and stuff. They're all things that I've found that I've repurposed or bought from the thrift store that are they're not good to be used as clothes anymore, but they're still good fabric.
yeah, and that's
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
do that a lot. I quite enjoy that. So I need
That
22
works for
stitches
sure.
and 30 rows. I definitely need to go down at least one needle size, if not two, probably two.
Go to.
I think I gotta go two because the one I'm currently working on is like a 16 or no 18 stitches over 4 inches. 18 stitches over 4 inches. So I need to go down two to get to 22,
Yes, Miss
which would
Tightknitter.
be okay. I'm gonna try on a 5 millimeter is what I'm gonna try on. Do I have a 5 millimeter? We'll find out.
Oh, look at this. Everybody's got great recycling ideas. So, oh yeah, so
Oh
Diane
yeah.
said she got that idea from Dawn. Yes, Dawn
Yeah. No,
too.
it's great. Like, and if you've got the space to store the stuff till you need it, absolutely do it up.
Yeah.
Do it up.
Ugh, okay. I need to know
I'm
faster.
moving down into a 500 square foot apartment in July. I do
Oh,
not have the space.
you found a spot?
No, most of the ones I'm looking at price wise, I can afford
Oh,
about
okay.
500 square feet. Yeah. So that's where I'm going. And I'm moving down from 650 square feet.
So yeah, so you gotta downsize a little bit. Yeah.
I do not have the space.
Oh no, Mary, we that's why I was holding my phone. We were Mary's asking, did we pin down a date for Zoom? No.
No, we did not. We
We
completely
talked
got
about it
distracted.
and then we I'm like, why was I holding my phone? Yes. Oh, well then
And I'm not
Eric,
even I'm reading the pattern. I'm not even looking at your screen. I don't even know
I
what you're
was
doing.
I had my phone out to look at my calendar, but then Eric started calling me, so I was texting him and then
Dang it.
that distracted me. So let's go to April.
Okay.
Um,
Oh my God, I need a different screen. Okay, I'm with you.
do we want to do because we've been doing kind of like one of the first Sundays. Now, does that April the 6th is the first Sunday but is that do you and Diana have a live that day?
We do, yes.
Okay. Do
I could do the Saturday. I'm gonna double check before I fully commit to that. But I think I am free the Saturday before. Like the obviously like the Sunday, like
um
the day before. But I don't know how your Saturday is because you have a life and sometimes
I
Saturdays are busy.
I am just seeing if we can squeeze this in here.
I mean, if we did it later in the day, but noon is really good on the weekends to catch as many time zones as
Yeah.
possible when we're orientating to noon my time. So I understand why it's the one because that's the one me and Diana use all the time because we
Yeah.
can catch the most people that way. Not everybody, obviously. That's just no way for that to work, but we catch as many as we can. Let me scroll over to the Northern Knits podcast Google document called
That's right. Check your
Master Program Schedule for
right.
2025.
Hold on,
And let's
everybody.
scroll
I
it down
know
to April.
my April is like my weekends are booked.
We could do it on an evening and a weeknight. We just again, it won't
You
catch as
want to
many people,
do
and that
I
happens.
know it,
Yeah.
but yeah, we may miss
Yes,
some people like June.
The Sunday, it's Saturday. Oh, me and Diana have a fail along on the Saturday. I hope Diana remembers that.
Oh, I'm teaching three
Okay.
Saturdays in April.
So if we do it the first Sunday, I have the monthly EKNIT, which runs from noon my time to about 2 p.m. my time. Mostly because me and Diana do work after the live.
Yes. Yes.
So I could do like a 3 or 4 o'clock, but that's closing in on supper time your time.
It is. We could
Yeah.
do three. I mean, we could do three.
Okay. I could do 3.
Okay.
I'm assuming 3 p.m. my time,
3 p.m., which makes it
4 p.m. your time.
for my time. What's everybody think? Is that too late on a Sunday night? Or would a Friday, so we've
I
got,
could do a Friday. I
so we
think.
could do,
Um, Let me double check that. With my personal calendar, because why have one when you can have two?
that's right. Like we could
I don't
do
even have the right.
Friday the 11th.
No, that's not what I want. I want you to open up.
It would, I know it would make it too late. Like, Jude, that probably wouldn't work for you, would it? Because it would be like literally the middle of the night. Well,
Yeah, like
same as
there's a
same as
lot
right
on
now,
Friday
wouldn't it?
night. Ah, new phone and calendar and me have not figured out how to function. We're still we're still learning each other, me and this phone.
So I was gonna, okay, I'm just gonna like Diane's comment here. So she said she uses her work scrubs for bags. So like you like cut them up and then like sew them.
Yeah, I do the same with
That
my
would
with
be,
blue jeans. I
yeah,
cut them up into strips and then I use those strips to make quilting strips
that'd
and
be
stuff. So
great.
I reuse the denim. Yeah, I reuse ones that are just denim. So like I don't find it very often because almost all denim has that 2% spandex in it now,
Yeah.
which doesn't work as well for that. But yes, scrubs would be a great woven fabric. A great woven fabric.
Um, Susanna's asking about Good Friday.
Oh, well,
Maybe
that'd be a thing for some people. I mean, it's not a thing for me, but it could be a thing for other people.
yes, because Good Friday people would have the day off, wouldn't they? And then do it.
Yes, but I don't have the day off because I don't take days off unless they're actually my holiday.
Okay, so that wouldn't work for you.
I
Okay.
would still have my regular Friday work day
Okay.
going on.
Okay.
In which case we would have to ask Diana if I could interrupt the middle of my day and the middle of
Okay.
our work to do
Well
something.
then, okay. Well then maybe we don't need to do that. So we could just go back to like maybe the Friday night, the 11th,
Yeah.
if
Or
that
we do it on the
works.
Sunday afternoon, but it's still a bit late, hey? Still, stop it. Bad phone.
Oh yeah, they would, Diane. So yeah, Diane T says yes, they have great patterns and they dry fast if they get wet. Yeah. That yeah, what a great way to reuse that fabric into something that you can use.
No. Campaign info.
My
No.
gosh,
I
the stock
want.
yarn pulled out, and I'm like
What I want?
trying to knit before it gets all super tangled, but I don't know if I'm having much luck, and I have the worst time counting to two or three, trying to keep my ribbing here as I'm talking and trying to count knit two, purl two in my head. This may be a little wonky ribbing. I'm
It
hoping
might
I've
be.
caught all of my
Well, I have a heck of a time reading.
incorrect
Why am I
stitching.
trying to read this on my phone? Discord's not really usable on my phone anymore. Okay, let me.
Oh, hey, Cheryl. Cheryl's saying Saturday or Sunday late morning as an option. Yep. Oh, that's
Um,
good, Susanna. Yep. We were looking for ideas. Don't jump off your.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, 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 no. Ideas are good. I could do you said you've got work stuff on Saturday and you guys
I've
do your things on
got.
Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know if we would have enough time
Time, yeah.
because we podcast 9 to 10,
hmm
11:30. Actually, we probably a Saturday might work if we did like started at like 10:15 and went to 11:30. Just give us because we usually go a little bit over an hour.
Yeah, I'd have to bail right at 11:15 because I would need to turn around and eat lunch to be live at
Before you,
noon.
oh yeah, on a Saturday?
Yeah, for the fail along because that'd be for
Okay.
Patreon members. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. We've
But
got, okay.
I could do that. I could do 10:15 to 11:15.
Okay. Well, okay. Then why don't we schedule that then for this? And do we want to do that on the Saturday, the
Saturday to Sunday, either one, I could do 10:15 to 11:15. Yeah.
on Sunday the 6th?
Sure, sure. That works.
Okay. Let's do that then.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, this seemed like a hard. So we could do, okay, so Sunday, do you want to do 10? Okay, 10 my time is 9 your time, right?
Yes, it is.
Is that
No, that's fine.
what time your time works on the Sunday?
No, nine's fine.
9 a.m. is good for you?
9 a.m. is fine. I get up at
Okay.
6 a.m. every day. I don't
Okay.
vary. I don't stay up late. I don't do the whole, it's the weekend. I know that's a lie. Just mucks with your system. I don't do any of that.
Okay. Zoom call
Yeah.
crochet. So that's 10 a.m. my time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. Holy moly, that's in there.
Mm. And because that's
Okay.
9 a.m. my time, I have a much more relaxed schedule. Because again, like I make my
Okay.
food from scratch. So it takes me like an hour-ish to make food.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yes. So Diane, that's right. Sunday, April 6th, 10 a.m. Eastern time, 9 a.m.
9
West
a.m. Manitoba time.
Manitoba time.
There we
Oh,
go. It's in the calendar.
that's right, Mary. We can't please everybody all the time. I
No, we
know.
can't. We can't.
I wish.
It won't work.
Does
All
that work
right.
for you, Mary?
Put it in the calendar. It's staring me down now.
I know. All right. Good. Hopefully that will Sunday morning will work for everybody or
I
some
hope so.
people. And
Yeah.
I just like to think, yeah, some people that it doesn't work for, hopefully some people that haven't been able to join in our other calls, it will work for them. And
Yeah.
then we can,
Yeah, because
oh,
we'll
it's
definitely be
7.
missing out because
Oh no,
that's like 7 a.m. on the West
that's
Coast.
what Diane's just saying. It's 7 a.m. for
Yeah, just get up, have your morning cup of coffee, have breakfast with us.
you can
Totally
watch
fine.
us. You can, oh, I was gonna say you can watch us in bed, but it's a Zoom call, so we can see you. You can still
Perhaps
be
not
in
in
bed,
bed,
Diane.
but be
Oh,
in your
Mary, that I was
PJs.
just thinking that church for people who go to church on Sunday mornings.
Yeah. Yeah,
Whoa.
that's a thing.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, we will 8 a.m. for Susanna. It's all good. I get up at 6 o'clock. Oh, to watch, oh, 6 o'clock to watch Saturday. Oh my gosh, Diane, I wasn't even thinking it was that early for you. So 7, you're sleeping in.
7 a.m. is sleeping in, yes.
7 a.m. is sleeping in.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Oh,
I know
darn. Okay.
Diana
Well,
was
Mary, we're gonna have to make sure that we get a Zoom call. Maybe we'll have to try next month. And because Mary's always had something on when we've been doing our Zoom calls. So we'll have to get Mary on. But we're doing them all year long. So
yeah.
there'll be a time we'll hopefully grab everybody
Mhm.
and then get to see everybody. Because Mary, I would love to see you. Oh,
It will
Susanna
happen.
said Noon is sleeping in. Oh my goodness.
No, noon is way too
Uh,
late. Noon is way too late.
oh yes,
Well,
and if
it's
it was Saturday, then synagogue for some people. That's right.
yeah, there's no like
Recorded.
today's a holy day for me, and I have been
Yeah.
working all day.
Yeah. Yes.
Like
Yeah. There's always.
there is a ton of faiths that don't ever get to take their holiday days off.
Mm.
So my brain just sort of ignores all of them because I don't get mine, so I don't care when yours are. It's just
Well,
another day for me.
that's true.
Yeah.
Um,
It also means I'm
you could,
very confused when people are like, it's the long weekend. I'm like, right.
yes,
Because
I
I
know.
don't
But
do them.
that means different things to different people depending
It
on your
means
work
different
schedule.
things. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know we were
Diane, I
making
love
plans
that.
for gaming with the group, and everyone's like, "And summer's coming soon, and we'll be going to the cabins." And then it's just me, right? That's a thing you people do. Mo's
Yeah,
like, "Yeah, you don't do that." I'm like, "No, but I go to farmers markets in the middle of the weekday." She's like, "Yeah, yeah."
yeah.
She's like, "I like your lifestyle." I'm like, "Yeah," and I wouldn't trade you because I don't like cabins, so it's not a thing for me.
See, that's it. Everybody's got their thing.
I got my own thing, and
I
I'm
love
happy with my thing.
that. Diane said noon is burning daylight. Oh my gosh. I
Oh,
remember.
for years, me and Diana have had this argument on Northern Lights, and Diana's been like, "I'm a late person. I stay up late. I'm more creative. Things are going on." She's finally moved to a day schedule.
Uh,
Lord above, she's figured out how I get stuff done all day long. I'm like, "Yeah, because I'm done by 4. I have done all of the adulting that ever needs to be done on the face of the surface of adulting for the rest of eternity by 4 p.m. So
there
if I want to have takeout and watch movies all night and knit, I can't because I'm done.
you go.
Now, I mean, that only lasts till like 9:30, and then I'm going to bed because I'm tired because I got up at 6 in the morning. But I don't wake up tired. I don't wake up needing coffee. I don't wake up needing these things. I wake up at 6 because it's wake up time. Because at 10 o'clock, my body goes, "Cool, you're going to sleep now."
Yeah, exactly, right?
But because I
Uh,
don't vary the schedule, people, you hit things like daylight savings time. Indifferent, doesn't affect me in the slightest because my schedule is so regular. That random hour twice a year means
oh,
nothing. It
yeah.
doesn't affect me because I get good rest time consistently. And because we're children, we're all toddlers, we all need to take naps, and we all need to go to bed at a bedtime. And it needs to be consistent and we need a schedule. It's just we rebel all the way through till we get like our 30s, late 30s, as
True.
far as I can tell. And then we're like, naps. Can I have a
Naps are
nap?
good.
Can we bring nap time back? Is this an option?
Um,
I love
oh,
naps. Like my mom will phone me and I'll
oh,
be like, I am napping.
yeah, naps are always good. Mary says later is best for her. So yeah, so maybe we'll schedule in something that's later
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
then
Yeah,
try
we
to
can
get
try for an afternoon
people.
one. Yeah,
Hmm.
and get catch different people. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's never going to be perfect. We'll do the best we can, especially like
that's right.
around our schedules. We both have stuff going on. July, actually August, end of July, August, that's gonna be really interesting for me.
Okay. Well, we'll make it
We'll
work.
see how it goes.
We'll make it work. Okay, good. And Nikki says it works for her. Sam, did I read your last comment? Oh, well, I thought I was reading them all. Did I miss one?
I hope not.
I don't know.
Oh, my notes here.
I was trying to keep on top of them, but I may have missed something.
That's
Oh,
not a scratching post.
oh, I think
I hear that
that's
texture.
for
It's the wrong texture. That's the right texture.
okay. So Susanna's giving some information. Passover 2025 starts on the evening of Saturday, April 12th, and ends 7 day. And it's a 7 day festival at sunset on Saturday, April 19th
Hmm.
for Reform and Progressive Jews living inside Israel. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a
Yep.
friend who's
All planned.
Jewish. We love to get together during major Christian holidays and we go game at Games Workshop. Uh,
There you
to quote him, while the heathens do their thing.
go.
I just laugh and I go, but I'm the heathen. And he goes, get in the car. We're going to game. I'm like, okay. Because his holidays and mine are different.
Yep.
And among our gaming group, we're the only two that remember we have different holidays. So like I don't forget the Jewish holidays. I remember his because it is polite to say that. Same ways I woke up this morning and he'd sent me a message wishing me a happy solstice because he remembers that that's a part of my faith. Most
Mhm.
people don't, and that's fine. It's not something I advertise hardcore. Really? Must you be that much of a menace right now? Okay, fine.
Well, you
But I know
guys. Oh,
it's a thing. Or some people are like, oh, you celebrate Christmas. I'm like, no, we have a family dinner. Hi. Just happens to be around Christmas time because that's when my dad has time off because the church is closed.
yep. Sometimes that is what it is all around.
Yeah, that is what it's all about.
Oh, yeah.
Hello,
Oh,
kitten
yeah.
head.
Sam is still here. I thought, Sam, you said you were going to rest or but yes, yeah,
We're just
hopefully you're taking it
finishing.
easy.
Didn't we just do Ramadan? Or didn't we just finish Ramadan?
I
Are we
think we
starting
did.
Ramadan? Or
I
did we just
think
start Ramadan? I think we just started Ramadan.
I know. I feel bad that I should know. I want to be more aware of all the holidays.
There's no way to be aware of all of them. There is too many. There's too many. Yeah.
All right. Well, Sam, I hope you're resting your shoulder.
My ball and the cat just gonna do something dumb. Yes, like that. Come here. Come here.
I've got a little bit more of all this yarn knit up. Unitarian here, we recognize everybody. I like that way of thinking, Mary. I know, and that's the thing, right? If I was more aware of the holidays, like, but I think you're right, Jocelyn. There is a lot more than I probably am aware of. But I think it's good to recognize all of them because we are multicultural and everybody's holidays need to be acknowledged. Okay. Oh my God. I am pulling this out and making it worse. Okay, I'm gonna stop knitting and I'm gonna start untangling before this. Oh, Phaedra's getting snuggles. Daisy's staying down here at my feet. I've got a little bit of a, oops, I dropped it again. A little bit of a mess. I thought for some reason I could get knit it faster than apparently I am. So, all right, well, I think we're probably going to wrap up here shortly. Jocelyn's saying just a minute. Um, so Cheryl and I will be on tomorrow morning on the Fiber Friends Challenge, and we'll get to chat with everybody. We'll talk maybe more about little houses. Cheryl, were you on here when we were talking about the little houses that Liz is making? I know. Thinking that would be a good fall project for me. And do it Christmassy. I don't know. It's not like you want to make a house in Christmas colors. Maybe. Maybe I do. I don't know. Um, but that's when I think that would I'd be excited to I have got way too many potential ends here. I am not winning. I've got two coming from here. I've got one coming from here. Oh, you would think I would know better. Oh, Sam, you're taking 2 days off from knitting. Absolutely. That's fine. You're so far ahead, you can take a little bit of a break. Oh, Sam, you're gonna go ice your wrist. Good plan. If it's bothering you, I think that's what you should do. Oh, yes. So Susanna's got more for orthodontics. And generally Jews, the festival lasts 8 days, ending at sunset on the Sunday instead of the Saturday. I find all that really interesting. Oh, what's that? Read the rest of the information about Passover. Oh, the one that you just did for the orthodontic, Hasidic, and generally Jews outside of Israel, the festival, and that's the Festival of Light. I'm looking at your other comment up above. Hmm, where did I see that? Um, oh, Jocelyn, are you muted still? Or are you talking to us, or did you mute because you're not sure if Jocelyn muted herself on purpose? For a minute, she said give her a minute, so I think she's just. Oh, I might have almost sorted out my mess here. All right, so everybody, it's Friday night, the weekend. Anybody have any weekend plans? Anybody have any yarn festivals? We've got one here. Anything else knitting related happening? I'm gonna spend all night untangling. How did this get so messed up?
Check to make sure it's not.
All
Oh,
it had
oops.
to do was sit on the floor nicely and let me knit from this pile of
What in
yarn.
the world's going on today?
Are you having problems? Are you? I'm trying to to untangle my yarn. Oh, see, this is how it gets tangled because it keeps falling on the floor. If I would stop doing that, I would be farther ahead.
Hmm.
Orthodox. Oh, what? Orthodox is the pronunciation. Yeah, what was the one behind it though, Susanna?
But you won't. Oh, hmm.
Oh my gosh. All right. Untangle, untangle. Oh, so you'll be in the car on the way home. Is that for tomorrow morning, Nikki, or just on the weekend in general? Yeah. Has everybody had some nice spring weather? We had we had beautiful day a couple of days ago. And then today it was yesterday and today we're cool. We had some snow yesterday, just typical spring weather. Likes to flip-flop back and forth. We get a day or two. Jocelyn is gone of just regular um like spring weather and then it's winter again. All right, I'm not sure if Jocelyn's coming back. Was she having techie troubles? Oh, Hasidic. Okay. Thanks, Susanna. Hasidic. All right. Well, you guys, we are over our 9 o'clock. Usually 9 o'clock my time is when we wrap up. So maybe we will say goodnight. Jocelyn was maybe having some. Oh, she's okay. I think she's gonna rejoin. We'll wait for a sec so she can get on in time to say goodnight to everybody. If you guys got to run, that's okay. I know I was having troubles with Zoom getting on. It's great, all of the security stuff, and you have to verify who you are and your channel and you're this and you're that. And it's like, the nights I log on 15 minutes early, never asked me that stuff then. I was talking to Eric tonight. Um, before we logged on, all of a sudden I realized it was like 7:28 and I'm like, "Oh, I gotta go and, you know, get everything." And then this is when it's like, "Ooh, we need to verify who you are." I'm like, "Oh my goodness. Of course we do tonight." Which I guess is good, right? Oh, Nicole, how are you? No, snow specs expected in Winnipeg, then a few days of +4. Yeah. So that's nice, right? Because it's at least we know. You guys, thank you for waiting here for it with me. I got all that mess wound up. I should have just done that at the beginning instead of trying to knit from a mess. You would think I would learn. Maybe someday I will. Anyways, yeah, so it's definitely spring kind of weather, right? Spring, winter, but we know we are getting close. We're looking, the spring flowers. I saw a picture somewhere. Did somebody, Diane, was that you by chance? Do you have spring flowers blooming already? But here things are just starting to poke through the ground, which is really, really encouraging. Um, Oh, Susanna said I was raised in the Anglican faith. First husband was Catholic, and the second one was Jewish. Interesting. Yes. Always learning, Diane says. Exactly. Yeah, it's nice. It's fun. I think I should always learn something new.
Yes, I'm
All
fine if
right.
she's streaming.
Oh, she's back.
I did the oldest trick in the book. I turned it off and turned it back on again.
There you go. Well, we were just waiting for you to come back on so you could have a chance to say goodnight to everybody.
Totally fair.
Yeah. So, well, it's
Zoom
been
is like, no, I don't work anymore. I'm like, okay.
I know. That's why I was just saying how I was having trouble getting on, and I know techie stuff, right? But thankfully we've got it, and most of the time it works. So, and the times it doesn't, well, I think we're all so used to Zooms and whatever that, there's tech stuff
It is
happens. Just go with the
it
flow,
is what it
right?
is. Yeah,
That's right.
which is good.
Oh, Nikki's heading home tomorrow, and Asa said you've got
Good.
spring flowers there already.
No,
Lovely.
too soon for spring flowers here. Way
Yeah,
too soon.
ours are just starting to pop through. We've just got rid of all our snow.
Yeah, because you're more
So,
south than I am, aren't you? Yeah, you're more south than I am.
yeah, yeah. Diane T says, I knit and crochet my plants and flowers. You did some cactuses, didn't you?
Okay, crochet
You
cactuses are
make
freaking adorable.
Diane makes like some amazing things. Yes. And dirt. I love it. So yeah, you got flowers. I have an orchid in my kitchen and it's flowering right now. So that's where I'm
I've
getting
been
my little bit of color.
I've been on the hunt for a very specific looking plant. Knit amigurumi or crocheted amigurumi as a
Yeah.
gag gift for the mysterious Mr. B. I
Oh,
will find a pattern eventually.
good night, Susanna. Oh,
Good
Mary
night,
said,
Susanna.
oh, she's got her tomatoes, green peppers, other veggies started under grow lights. I know. That's
In about 2 weeks, I'll start the seedlings inside. I'm just testing my seeds right now to make sure they're still good. And if they're still good, I'll start growing lettuces and herbs inside the apartment in a
oh,
couple of
wonderful.
weeks. Yeah, yeah. I just have to hit a sunlight minimum for me because they don't go outside ever.
Oh, okay.
They're in
Yeah. So
pots,
you
so
gotta
I get
wait.
to start
So,
earlier and I can end later. Yeah,
sure. Good, good. All right, everybody. Well, I think we're gonna wrap up.
excellent. It's been wonderfully motivating. I'm gonna go start a
It's
new
been,
sweater.
I know it has been very motivating for you. You're gonna go
Diet is gonna
wrap
kill
one
me.
project. Well, that's good. It was
Oops.
good. I really like that. I think I'm gonna put that sweater maybe in my favorites or something to think about down the road too. That could be a Monday project because I really liked that one too.
I'm reading. I'm
Yeah.
gonna swatch tonight, and I'm gonna reread tomorrow to make sure I understand the instructions and we're casting on. But tonight's gonna be swatching, I think.
All right.
Swatching in audiobooks or podcasts.
Sounds like a good plan. Yes, Diane says, I want to learn to grow things the way things are going. Just a small garden. Yes, I think everybody should have a little or some containers,
My
can
mom and
plant
I compared prices. My local butcher is the same price as your guys' grocery store meat, and I'm buying from local farmers at
Yeah,
the local butcher. I'm getting very good quality meat, and you guys are paying the same price for grocery store meat. Y'all
yeah,
crazy.
I
Y'all
know.
crazy.
It is crazy.
Crazy
Yeah.
pants. Same
All
as like
right.
I've done farmers markets for years, so I'm excited to go
Mhm.
back to farmers markets in the spring and
Yeah,
summer and get fresh veggies. Yeah. So
yeah, that's always a highlight for the summer for sure. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for hanging out with us on this Friday night. It's been a lot of fun.
it has been
And yeah, I learned how to
full
share
of
my screen successfully.
trials and tribulations. We've learned that the tech gods and Jocelyn don't get along. I have apparently not done the
Oh,
appropriate sacrifice. I will
I
endeavor to
know.
correct that.
It's always hit and miss, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. All right. Well, guys, thanks for hanging out with us.
Bye, guys.
Happy knitting and crocheting, everybody. And we
We'll see
will,
how Louise did on her. Do you even remember what you're working on?
I do, sock
Okay.
madness sock.
It was your sock madness soccer thing? Yes, it was your thing for this one, wasn't it?
I think so. That's what
Listen, I kept track of mine was the Mallow, and that was the important piece of information for me.
I know. I'm sure that was my sock madness sock. Yep. All right, everybody. Have a
Uh,
fantastic weekend. We'll see some of you over the weekend on various
yeah.
podcasts.
Well,
And
you're
then,
live tomorrow for your and Cheryl's podcast, and then
yep,
I'm live on Sunday with Diana for Whip Sprints. So
yay.
there's lots of knitting and chatting to be done this weekend.
That's right. That's good. So we'll see you guys again, and we'll see
Yeah.
back in a couple weeks for April check-in.
Yeah.
April.
Where's the first quarter of the year gone?
I know, gone, just like that. Craziness.